A little OD for a nigga my age, bro. Like, I think it was like 2 years ago. I was listening to the Changes, bro. You know, like the classic the Changes, Keep Your Head Up. That's my shit, bro. I might get to play that shit again soon.
You see, Tupac was born to be a radical. His mom, Shakur, she was a political...
No sit back, can't waste no time. You stack pennies, I can't drop a dime. Why they tryna play them, nigga rewind. Go to the team, I'ma get them in line. Give a fuck about the rollie, I got all the time. If she with me or not, I'ma do it for mine. Fuck.
What's good? Hold on. Oh, no, I ain't gonna do y'all like that. Hold on. What's good with y'all? We back in another motherfucking video, man. Today we got Antonio Speaks once again. Dang, bro, this shit shut. We got Antonio Speaks once again. We got the radical. Fucking move this shit, bro. That shit all up in the way. Bitch ass shit. But look, we got the radical gangster rapper. And as you see on the thumbnail, it's Tupac. But look, man, I'm trying to see what they're talking about on this joint. I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm a upcoming YouTuber right now. I'm still growing my fan base. Look, I'm on the road to 1,000, man. If you watch this right now, come help your boy. I appreciate it. We really grinding right now. I'm trying to make this shit, man. Trying to make this shit fun. But I'm gonna tune in right now.
You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic. That's just real. That is just stupid.
Who was asking with the Panthers? Who was asking with them? You know, with civil rights movement. Who was asking? You know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. Well, now what do you think we're gonna do? I'm not saying I'm.
And it's crazy because people be talking about Tupac. They be saying this shit about the nigga being like a. What's the word they use? They use like an actor and shit like that. But it's like, yeah, you can say that, you can say this and that. But the nigga was an activist, bro. Talking about the actors and shit. Nigga wasn't no actor, he was an activist. Like, yeah, I understand how the nigga shit changed. Like, the shit they be saying about, I understand. But it's like, the nigga still stood up for his people, but you feel me? The nigga still stood up for that shit, bro, no matter what. He was a black person before anything.
Oh, I'm going to change the world. But I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. I don't know how to change it. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
And today we're doing something a bit different on the channel. In fact, I'm going to do more of these where I start showing love and paying homage to all of the revolutionists and radicals that came before us. Today we're going to be talking about...
No, I ain't gonna lie. I think the revolutionaries need more love, bro. That's why I made the Malcolm X joint. I made the Malcolm X video. I made the Martin Luther, the MLK video. I don't think I made an MLK video, but I made the Malcolm X video. I did the one, well, I seen the Fred Hampton one, but I still gave my points on that, and I still spoke on that shit. I did that with I did the Malcolm X one. I did, another one too? I'm gonna do one on MLK, bro. I think another one on MLK. There was one when I was talking about MLK, but I didn't really go too deep into that shit. That's what I was thinking about. But let me get to the drink.
Tupac Shakur. Now, disclaimer, all of my older viewers, I'm pretty sure y'all know all of this information already. Now, me, I was born in 2001. Mind you, Tupac passed away in 1996. So this brother was before my time. Now, as far as rap goes, pretty much everybody considers Tupac the GOAT. I will say, when I was in my early teens, like, I was ignorant. I had that new generation is better than the old generation mindset. And if I'm being honest, I used to think that Tupac was kind of like what King Von represented of today's age.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to disrespect Tupac, bro. But I never heard nobody say that nigga was the GOAT, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I never heard that. Like, just me personally. I'm not doubting it. I just never heard nobody say that shit. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with Tupac heavy, bro. It was a point in time I used to listen to Tupac like a little OD. I ain't gonna hold a little OD for a nigga my age, bro. Like, I think it was like 2 years ago. I was listening to the Changes, bro. You know, like the classic the Changes, Keep Your Head Up. That's my shit, bro. I might get to play that shit again soon.
You see, Tupac was born to be a radical. His mom, Shakur, she was a political activist and a member of the Black Panther Party. His father, Billy Garland, was also a part of the Black Panther Party. And we can't forget about Tupac's godmother, Shakur. She was affiliated with the Black Panthers and the Black Liberation Army. As we all learned last week, she did pass away in Cuba, and I'm not going to go on too much about her because she deserves her own video. And coincidentally, Tupac was
Wait, that was his what? I did hear about her, actually. I did hear about her.
born to be a radical. His mom, Phoenix Shakur, she was a political activist and a member of the Black Panther Party. His
Like,
father,
what a
Billy
Cuba.
Garland, was also a part of the Black Panther Party. And we can't forget about Tupac's godmother, Assata Shakur. She was
Godmother,
affiliated
yeah.
with the Black Panthers and the Black Liberation Army. As we all learned last week, she did pass away in Cuba, and I'm not going to go on too much about her because she deserves her own video. And coincidentally, Tupac was actually named after a revolutionist. He was named after Tupac Amaru II, an 18th century Inca revolutionist who led a major uprising against the Spanish in Peru. Now, a lot of y'all may not know this, but Tupac was a communist. In fact, the Black Panther Party was kind of communist. I would say it was more of a socialist party, though. Now, during Tupac's teenage years, he was a member of the Young Communist League, and he was dating the daughter of the director of the local Communist Party chapter. In 2025, people would consider Tupac a leftist. He was very against capitalism and would share this frequently.
There's no way that these people should own planes and their people don't have houses, apartments, shacks, drawers, pants. I mean, can you imagine somebody having $32 million and you can sleep? You can still go to the movies and then these are the type of people that get humanitarian awards.
Listening to these interviews of Tupac, it just shows you the stark differences between him and rappers of modern era. I did a video on my second channel discussing how rap in today is more conservative and consumerism based. You know, in 2025, you got rappers talking about buying this new car, buying this new house, I have this much money, and it's literally just total opposites of what Tupac was talking about. Now, to get back on topic, the main reason I feel like Tupac had such a negative connotation to people looking on the outside in is because of the media. Tupac has two notable arrests. In 1993, he was accused of shooting 2 off-duty police officers, and in 1994, he had a shoot. Sexual abuse case. These cases were plastered everywhere in the media. But guess what? He got acquitted of both. So let's talk about the 1993 case. October 31st, 1993, Tupac was in Atlanta just riding around with his guys, and he came across 2 white dudes beating up on this black man. When Tupac tried to step in and tell him to stop, they ended up pulling guns on him. The whole time, these 2 white dudes were undercover police officers. Tupac then went back in his car, got his gun, and started firing shots. He ended up hitting both of them. Let me tell you the ironic thing about these off-duty cops. Word on the street
They was undercover cops too, bro, beating on a black dude, bro. Like, how wicked is this shit, bro? How wicked is it? And Tupac just happened to defend himself as what he should have, bro. Defending another brother, you feel me? Like,
racist. So when they were beating up on that black dude, it was racially motivated. And the reason Tupac was able to get off on this case, when they were beating up the black man, they were intoxicated. They was drunk. And it was found in the possession of stolen guns from the police evidence room. And this is legendary. A rapper ended up shooting 2 police officers and got away with it, bro. Come on now. And this is in 1993. Tupac was big at this time. He was in movies, he was dropping albums, and he was ready to put all of that on the line just to help another brother out. Now let's talk about his 1994 case. So on November 18, 1993, a woman named Ayanna Johnson accused Tupac Shakur and several other men of assaulting her in a New York hotel.
They've said it in the... I can't understand why it's this close. They talking about there's no evidence that I ever surmised that, even though you put that all over the paper. And every time they take a quote out of this courtroom, they take a quote from out of her mouth, which is, you know, the stuff to put me in jail. It's nothing that's been true. I just want print the facts so everybody can sort it out. My life is ruined because nobody has a chance to get the facts.
And the fact is that there was no sin found.
No forcible entry, no entry into the... No, nothing. None of that. You know,
no fingerprints on the
no
gun.
Fingerprints on the guns. You know what I'm saying? The only time ever there was an act of... I mean, she admitted she did it to me. I should be, you know, putting charges on this girl. Reminds me on the floor of a dance club.
Now, evidence ended up coming out and he got acquitted of this. They did charge him with 3 counts of first-degree abuse, but touching her butt without consent. They had to get him on something. He was sentenced to 1 to 4 years in prison. He ended up serving 8 months of his sentence before being released on a $1.4 million bail. Now, me, I am always the type to hear a woman out first. If she says someone's actually assaulted her, I'm going to take that serious. But in this instance for Tupac, everything seems a little fishy. For one, the FBI already had a foul on Tupac just because of his family ties with the Black Panthers. And for 2, there are just a lot of weird coincidences. See, it was this guy named Haitian Jack that Tupac was cool with. But the whole time that they were cool, he was actually a FBI agent. And here's the kicker. Haitian Jack ended up introducing Tupac to a woman.
It seemed like
Ayanna Jackson.
It seemed like everybody was an undercover cop or FBI agent. Like, what the fuck, bro? What was wrong with niggas, man? This shit be insane, bro. Like, but nah, bro. Pac, man, that nigga was different, bro. I'm saying this like I knew the nigga or some shit. But it just seemed like the nigga was different, bro. Just like the shit I be saying, like the quotes and shit. Think about it. You always see a Tupac quote, bro. Like if you had that type of shit on your feed, you can see a Pac quote every day, a new one, damn near. Like damn. And when a motherfucker got that many quotes, bro, it really tells you something. Especially when the quotes be fat and it don't be bullshit. Like, that shit be wicked to me.
Yeah, and then just another thing, Tupac was always vocally
for everything
advocating
too.
for women. In 2025, people would say he's pandering. I want to recite some lyrics. And when he tells you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And if he can't learn to love you,
You should leave him.
Cause sister,
you don't need him.
And since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and our game from a woman, I wonder why we take from our women, why we hate our women. I think it's time we kill for our women. Time to heal our women. Be real to our women. And if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. And what do we have in 2025?
We gotta get our brothers from the street like Harriet Tubman did. Why can't we look at that and see exactly what she was doing? Like Malcolm did. The real Malcolm. Before the Nation of Islam. You gotta remember this was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? The push and all that. We forgot about all of that. And our strive to be enlightened, we forgot about all our brothers in the street. Right. About all our dope dealers, our pushers and our pimps. Right. And that's who's teaching the new generation.
That's right.
Because y'all not doing it. I'm sorry. But it's the pimps and the pushers who's teaching us. So if you got a problem with how we was raised, it's because they was the only ones who could do it. They the only ones who did it. While everybody else wanted to go to college and, you know, yeah, everything has changed. They was the ones that was telling you the white man ain't shit. Here you go. Check this out, young blood. You take this product, you switch it, you make money, and that's how you beat the white man. You get money, you get the hell up out of here. Nobody else did that. So I don't want to hear shit about nobody telling me who I can't love and respect until you start doing what they did.
See, Tupac was very fond of people like Malcolm X and Fred Hampton. As we all know by now, Tupac came from a radical family. He seen that he could use his talent to push a bigger message. Let's take Thug Life, for example. On the outside looking in, it's just very ignorant. But Tupac had a reason for doing this.
To me, it's like, when I say I live the thug life, baby, I'm hopeless. One person might hear that and just like the way it sounds, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing it for the kid that really lives a thug life and feels like it's hopeless. So when I say hopeless, and when I say it like that, it's like I reach him. You understand? And even if when I reach him, it makes it look glorious to the guy that doesn't live that life. I mean, I can't help it. It's a fad, you know. He'll drop the thug life soon enough. But for the person that I was trying to reach, he'll pick it up, and I'll be able to talk to him again.
And the thing I love about this brother is that he didn't judge, you know. He understood that our people that are living in these bad circumstances are just a product of their environment. Things got this way for a reason. It didn't just happen by itself. The war on drugs, redline, the effects of slavery. This stuff is real. And in 2025, whenever we bring it up, it's, oh, you got a victim mentality. Like, no, bro, this stuff has a real cause and effect. Y'all didn't learn that in school? Just looking at all these older interviews of Tupac, man, it just shows you how ahead of
just like bro said, it's like always on some shit. It's like, well, you think niggas owe you and shit, but nah, just like bro said, it's a cause and effect. It's a reason why. It's an understanding of how we got to where we got now. All these things happened in the past, and niggas wonder why these group of people act the way they do. Why they act like this? Why they act like that? Why they always so violent? Or why do they always show up on the news? Why they always show on the news and shit? This shit be crazy, you feel me? Like, you gotta do your research before you judge somebody. Only God can judge. Like, you gotta do your research, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He was. Unfortunately, September 13th,
it's always a reason.
Tupac was assassinated. Yes, assassinated. I believe last year they did sentence the person that killed Tupac. With everything I've seen so far, I truly believe it was the work of the FBI. But hey, man, you know, maybe I'm tripping. I didn't want to make this video too long, man. Just real short and sweet, you know. And I want y'all to go out there and do the research on your own. Listen to his songs, watch his interviews, bro. I mean, it's hours of it, and it's awakening. Make sure y'all give me some more political figures to do. If this video right here do good, I'm gonna do a video on Fred Hampton. Make sure y'all tap into my second channel for like longer videos, uncut. Rest in peace, Tupac, man. He accomplished so much in his short time on this earth. He was only 25, bro. 25. Everything we was seeing from him was like 18 to 23, 24, really. You know what I'm saying? He was in his prime. Like, that's crazy, man. And I love that quote that I put in the beginning of the video. You know, Tupac said, he's going to spark the mind that changes the world. I might not be the one that can get this message out, but me making these type of videos, it can inspire other people to make videos. It can inspire other people to actually do things that matter, man. So, hey, bro, it's inspiring. That's pretty much it, man. I appreciate all the support on the channel. We almost at 70,000 subscribers, bro. I made this channel in July. It's looking like we gonna hit 100K before the year end, man. That's what I'm striving for. I love y'all so much, man. And
damn, I just clicked on a whole new video, man. But hold on, that's it. Shout out Antonio Speaks, man. We need more videos like that, bro, for sure. Like, I think it's very important for that, especially for the kids who don't know. the kids who don't know, people who do know, and you know they just want to like just get some little more background info. I think because these are prominent figures. Like Tupac is a prominent figure, bro. When it comes
I'm
to
an
black.
angel. See the wings?
Even let
What the
go.
fuck?
I'm fired? You've never eaten anything before. There you go. You're a big boy.
Yeah, shut that shit up.
I'm a big boy.
But yeah, bro, Tupac is a prominent figure when it comes to shit like that, man. And he's a good person, to really like do a research on and see like what he stood for, what he did, and just like his whole mind state, bro. His whole mindset. It was just amazing, bro. I mean, he one of them guys, bro. One of the real revolutionaries, but people that change shit and strive for change, man. Shout out Antonio Speaks. And look, y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'm going to see y'all niggas next time for sure.
My thoughts and then I'm thinking, can you call? And I ain't trying to stall.